Hey, what's up? It's Mike from ThatWoodenFlag. Today I'm going to show you how I designed the burnt half American, half Irish flag and easel. So if you've watched any of my other videos on any flag designs, a lot of times I'll use like an SVG, but since I have so many designs done, I'm just going to show you how I did this. So first things first, I'm going to grab a design I already have made here. That's 9 1/4 by about 17 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit Control A, Control C. I'm going to copy that. Then I'm going to open up a blank because I don't want to lose that design that's made. So I'm just going to hit Control V, paste it in there. Change this down to 17 inches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the line tool and start up in the upper right corner. I'm just going to make some like zigzags here. Make it authentic here. So once I click that last one, you want to hit it a second time, and that'll complete the line drawing that I did. I'm just doing this so that I have a rough draft. Now, the Irish flag has, a green stripe here and an orange stripe over here. So what I want to do, just for the purpose of knowing where I'm doing stuff here, I'm going to go to about 5 inches, just below 6. Just going to make a line, so I have a reference point. Remember, if it's red, that means the line is straight. And I'm going to come in about 5.5 inches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right to about there. See how it's blue? It's not straight, now it's straight. Alright, so I'm going to click that. Now, these stripes obviously aren't going to go straight across, because what we're going to have is we're going to have an American flag up on this side. We have a big burn mark where this is, and then will be orange here and green here. My cat is going crazy in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and click this stripe. I'm just going to drag it so that one corner is by the line I made. I'm going to do that for the rest of these. Right about there. Bring this one over. Oops. Can't find my mouse, so I'm using my finger here. So now it's starting to come to life a little bit, right? So now I want to shape these. So if you just double click it, or you can hold Alt, double click it, you'll get your points here. So I just want to drag this point over, and this one. I want this to be curved so that I can get a little extra shape in there. Do the same thing with this one. Again, you're making this Doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be torching this thing too. Get all these over here. I'm going to click curved on this. Get this come down a little bit. Alright, so I'm good with this. Now when I originally carved this in the video, you see I actually carved this line so I'd have a reference point. But what I decided I'm going to do, and it's not in this video, is just going to use some scrap wood on this design and actually just cut the wood to a zigzag shape like this. Because when you try to torch this here, it's going to kind of like bleed all over the place from the flame. So if you put a piece of wood down, it'll create a nice line. But I don't need this line in here because I'm not going to carve it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And delete these two. Or you can leave them. It's up to you. So now I have the American flag side of it that's done. And what I always do is I'm going to turn this into 2 files, because if I tried to carve this right now, number one, I have a 1/8 bit on there if you look, and the stars look really bad. If I was to see how long it would take to carve this, it's very quick, 35 minutes, but I'm not going to have any stars. Because the wood's so small, I'm going to use a 60-degree V-bit, and you can see my stars look real nice now. But it'll take forever to carve these stripes out. Let's simulate that. It's probably like 4 hours. Oh, hour and 30 minutes. That's because I took some things out. So hour and 30 minutes, not bad. But I still like to do the stripes with like a 1/8 bit on this size. If it was like a large flag, I would do like a 1/4 inch bit. But let's see here. So what I always do is I'll hit Control A, Control C, and I'll paste this in again, and I'll remove the stars. And then I'll paste it in again and remove the stripes. And I'll have 2 files. So the one with the stripes, I'll have the 1/8 bit, and you'll see if I simulate it, it's going to cut the stripes to 14 minutes. And then if I do the stars with the 60-degree, 32 minutes. So carving the whole thing with a 60-degree, hour and 30 minutes, or you do it in 2 passes, change your bit up, and you're at about 45 minutes. So cuts the time in half. So generate your G code after you're done this design, and then pop it in your CNC. And then I'm gonna go over to the CNC machine now and show it in action. And at the end of the video, you'll have a nice picture of what it looked like after I got done staining the stripes. Still using the same red and blue stain that I purchased probably a year ago, and I've done a lot of flags with them. So, and they're not huge cans of stain, so cost-wise, stain paid for itself a billion times already. And then I just used regular Martha Stewart's wood paint to do the green side of the Ireland flag, and then the orange, I just mixed some red and yellow together until I got the orange color I liked, and then painted that in there, and then I burn it. Just be careful when you're burning it, because I mixed red and yellow to make the orange. When you burn the orange, it actually will start to take the red out and you'll see like a little bit of yellow. So another good point to use like a piece of wood to to burn it, because then you can get some of that yellow out of there and it'll look more realistic. Alright, so thanks for watching the tutorial side of it. Let's go over to the CNC and watch it in action. just gotta sand it, burn it, stain it.